Hey, Bolo Buddies, thanks for watching. Okay, so if you've been watching, you're probably noticing that I have on the same shirt. It's not that I wear the same shirt every day, which I do that sometimes, but I am shooting 3 videos tonight and I'm keeping on the same shirt, which this is my Victoria's Secret pink shirt that I picked up at a garage sale for like $1 and I love it and I'm super excited about it. It does have snowflakes on it and it is summer, but I don't care. It's comfortable and I love it. And this is a late night bolo video. It's about 10:30 here. So yeah, I'm gonna sport my snowflake garage sale shirt. I love it. Anyway, that's a bolo. I could probably sell this for 20, 25 bucks. I don't know, that Victoria's Secret stuff, it seems to do pretty good, but I'm gonna keep this bolo. All right, let's get started here. I have a featured eBay seller from my Facebook group. If you are not in my Facebook group, I'm gonna post the link down in the description. Be sure to check it out. And we are going to get started. This guy has 24 bolos that he shared with us. And for all of you guys that have been featured and that are watching, thank you so much for sharing your bolos with everybody watching, because without you, I'd still have videos, but I really learn a lot from the featured seller videos. And I hope, let's see, the category videos are cool, but I learn the most from the people in my Facebook group. And I just want to tell you all, thank you. And if you haven't been featured, don't be afraid to ask. I usually like to have between 15 and 25 bolos per video. I've had a few people reach out to me that haven't quite had enough, and don't be discouraged. Come back, because I do want to feature you. But I do want the video to be long enough to really get some, I don't know, content, I guess, into the video. Like if you just have 5, that's kind of hard to do a video on. Not saying those 5 aren't awesome. Maybe I could incorporate like 2 or 3 people that only have like 5 into one video. That would be cool, because I'm not discounting your bolos. Trust me, I'm learning from looking at your stores. But anyway, I'm rambling. I'm going to move on. Let's start this video. All right, here we go. I don't know why this is down here. I'm going to close that. I'm going to try and, whenever I'm trying to zoom in on my videos, but it bumps me out of the picture, and I want to feel like I'm talking to you guys because I don't want it to just be the screen. So we're ready. This is a Jeff Hamilton shirt. It's a 5X, which I'm sure is very helpful. Streetwear leather suede team patches, super cool. Never seen anything like it. I can see why this is a bolo and went for big money. But the cool part is he got this at the Salvation Army for $5, guys, $5. And he took a best offer for 125. So that is a definite bolo. This very, very cool picnic basket. I kind of love it. If only I went on picnics, I would like to have this. And then I'd have to put it somewhere for storage, which I wouldn't really like too much. This came from a thrift store. He paid $5 for it, and it sold for 50. All right, these are empty brass shotgun shell casings, I think they're called. It says pen holders. I have no idea. No clue. But anyway, yard sale, $5, and he sold them for $53. Would you guys see this and think that there was any value in this? Weird one. But this guy knows his stuff, and that's why I like to feature him, because he's got good stuff to share. And there you go. Brass empty shotgun shells. Jockstrap. We've talked about these in my Facebook group. If you're not in my Facebook group, there's a link down below. Definitely join us. Yeah, vintage jock straps. It's a thing. Goodwill. He paid $4 for it and sold it for 50. Here it is, guys. Nice and old and yellowing and everything. But at least it's new in the box, right? Okay, so these are Liberty halves. You can see here. This one he got at a yard sale. He did pay $175 for this. I will say this seller takes risks. He will pay up for things if he thinks they have value. Me, I would have saw it and said $175. No way. That's like $175 that I could spend on like 25 million other things. Anyway, like when I say that, I don't really mean 25 million other things, but for $175, I could get 175 things for $1. But anyhow, you know what I'm saying. Sold it for $349. So he made some money. But I ask you, would you have paid $175 to make $349 minus fees? I don't think I would have. Maybe if I knew it was a sure thing. Let me see what he started the auction at. 200. He is a brave man. So he started it at 200. He would have broke even pretty much with fees if they would have sold for 200. So, little risky. All right, what is this? This is a jack, a house lifter railway. Yeah, I would not have known what that is. I'm still not quite sure I know what it is. I know it holds something up. I've seen car jacks, but this is a house lifter. Anyhow, really cool. And wait until you hear this. He got this at a junkyard, guys. And yeah, a junkyard. Does that say junkyard? Yeah, I think it does. Oh no, not a junkyard. Oh, I thought that where it said jack said junk. Losing my mind. I was like, I don't remember him saying a junkyard. He got it. So I said jack, which I thought was junk. So, and then it was yard sale. So I saw junkyard. Okay, sorry, silly moment. I'm not going to delete that because I think it's funny. So I like to laugh at myself. So he got this at a yard sale for $25. Do you want to know what it sold for? $300. He took a best offer of $300 on this house jack lifter. Pretty cool. Chemcraft Chemistry Lab. This came from the Salvation Army. He paid $5 for it. Yeah, that's right. He paid $5 and sold it for $94.50. Maybe I should stop the video because I am losing it. All right, the next one are these HL hinges, and they're handmade and they're antique. And I'm going to zoom in here even more for you. I would see this and I'd be like, what is that? I would not know what it is, but it's not surprising. So somebody gave this to him to consign, and he says that this consigner usually gets things pretty cheap. He doesn't know what he paid for it, but it was probably cheap. And he took a best offer of $100 on these. Okay, this Disney neck camera shoulder strap thing. This came from a thrift store. He paid $3 for it, and he took a best offer of $40. Pretty good. This wig, Tony Bratton wig, came from the Goodwill, $3, and he took a best offer of $40. Okay, so this one, I think it's pronounced Thorin's music box. So he sold this for $315, and apparently the buyer received it and they complained. So he refunded them $150, but let's see, where did it? So let's see, 315 minus 150. I'm not even going to try and do math right now. Let's see. So what, 165 is what he ended up selling it for after he sent them the refund, and he paid $10 for it at a thrift store. So he still made really good money, but it's unfortunate that the person buying it did not look at the pictures or read the description or whatever happened in this, because I feel like he's got a lot of pictures. So not sure what they complained about, but that was a hefty refund. But it's kind of like a tough situation because you can give a partial refund and they keep the item, or they can open a buyer's remorse case and then you're stuck with the shipping both ways. And if, let's say, this was going somewhere far from this seller, then they could have $100 in shipping. So I don't know. It's unfortunate how the system works, and I know that there's some people who, no matter what, they make them ship it back. And I get that. And there's times when I am the same exact way. But when it's something like this that's heavy, you just question it. But again, other times people know this and they will play games. And if you stand your ground, they never return it. So I'm more likely the seller that says you're returning it no matter what. So that's me. Anyway. Washington quarters. Okay. He paid $125 for this at a yard sale. Again, that's a lot of money. He started it at $150. So again, really brave. He would have basically broken even had they had no one bid, except for, like if it would have had one bid at $150, he would have made his money back. But I'm guessing the seller did his research, and I can't get back. It's not working. There we go. And he knew that it was going to go for a decent amount of money. So after fees and everything, he still did pretty good. Would I have taken the risk? No, I would have been too nervous to spend $125. Just like the other one we talked about. He probably got them at the same garage sale. Another fire helmet. He actually sold 2 of these. I shared another one in another video. He got this for $5. This one sold for $92. All right, this old boom box came from a yard sale, $5, and it sold for $85. This is a Morris Henry Hobbs antique sign framed etching, and he got this. Somebody consigned this with him, but they paid $10 for it back in the 80s, and it sold for $89.88 with 4 bids. This banker's lamp is really cool. He got this at the Goodwill for $14, and it sold for $285. Now that is cool. Pretty neat. Probably not the most fun thing to ship. All right, these hats. This again was a consigned item. The guy paid 50 cents each for them, and this sold for $262 with 11 bids. This little gecko business card holder, he got this at a yard sale for $5, and it sold for $40. Friction car lighter. Okay, so it's a lighter. Let me move my head. You can see, pretty cool. This came from the thrift store for $3, and he sold it for $90. Reebok Slide Lateral Training Aerobic Exercise Board. Never heard of this. Very interesting looking. He got this for $5 at the Salvation Army, and it sold for $69. Best offer. This hand. All right, let me show you this here. So it's a medical hand. Pretty cool. What's even cooler is he got it at the Goodwill. I mean, what a weird thing to find at the Goodwill. $3. Took a best offer of $30. Shotgun barrel. Yard sale. Paid $10. Took a best offer of $255. Again, this would be way out of my scope of things I know about. I would have probably passed on this. Now, my husband might have understood this, but not me. I would not have understood that there was value in that. So if I see it, I will probably try to look up whatever this information is on the side and hope that maybe I can learn something, but I at least know what to look for. Or I will send this guy a message and be like, hey, should I buy this? I do that. I have messaged him before and said, check this out. What do you think? And he's very helpful. I've met a lot of nice people from doing these videos that are very cool with a lot of knowledge. And, you know, I try and help out back when I can. I'm still learning, but yeah, you guys rock. Thanks. Okay. My battery is almost out. I'm going to try and finish this video real quick. This is a pedestal ashtray. It came from the Goodwill. He paid $9 for it and it sold for $75. These are explosion-proof lights with globes. He bought 15 of these for $40 and he has sold a bunch of them. But this one went for $125. Some have sold for less. I think this was the highest one. And then the last item, we talked about this one in my Facebook group. He bought this at, I think a thrift store for $650. Would you have done it? I've had some people say no. I think I had some people say yes. I can't remember, but maybe it was just a no. I probably wouldn't have done it because that's a lot of money. You know what? Back on that light, I misspoke. He ended up taking a best offer of $75. Sorry about that. $75 on that one. Okay, back to the sewing machine. So he paid $650 for this at a thrift store. And he started the auction at $1,000. So what do you guys think? Would you have done that? Would you have taken the risk? Would you have paid $650 for this? I can't say that I would have, just because that money could have been, like, if it didn't sell quick, that money could have been tied up and I couldn't buy other things. So me personally, I would not have. I think he did a great job. And if you've got $650 just laying around and you're comfortable with it, then by all means, I think it was a great idea. But $650 is a little steep for me. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Join my Facebook group. Links below. My Poshmark is down below. My eBay store is down below. Instagram, Twitter, all that is down in the description. So if you want to join me on those other selling platforms and follow me on Posh and, you know, share and like and all that good stuff, that would be awesome. And I will also post a link to this seller's store down in the description, and you can go in and check out and see what else he is selling. If you made it to the end of the video, comment, I made it to the end of the video. I always like to see who watches to the very end. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome night, and I'll chat with you guys soon.